Hello, humans. My name is Biz. Welcome to The Tomato Show, a show that's ripe, juicy, and just a little salty. Just a little bit. Come on in and pop a squat. Don't forget to tip your server. Let's dig right in. First and foremost, as usual, we like to give gratitude. Think about what you're thankful for today. I'm actually thankful for a combination of things today, but I've already thought about that, and I've already written down some other things, so let's get to it. I am so happy and grateful that I grew up surrounded by woods, a creek, and railroad tracks. I am so happy and grateful for chocolate, pop top aluminum cans, and modern laws that allow women to wear shorts without being stoned to death by a bunch of tiny dick, egocentric goat fuckers. As always, I am happy for subscribers, likes, comments, shares. Ever so grateful for Cadillacs as well. And Etsy sales, if you please. If you live in the Naples area, I'm thanks for biz@gmail.com. Holla at your girl for discounted prices on my crochet from my Etsy page because shipping's expensive. Okay, time for a little bit of meditation. I'm going to have to sit a little bit forward for this. Let's see. Okay. So, do your stretching as usual. Neck, shoulders. Get it going. Okay. So, I want your right hand up and out. And that's right. Right hand up, left hand out, because I'm a dumbass. Take 2 deep breaths in and out. Okay? Now, you've got that good? Feel better? Now what you're going to do, I'm going to sit sideways here so I can show you. Now, put your shoulders back. Put your chin up. Chin up. There we go. Shoulders back. Chin up. Bring your elbows back like that. Do a couple flaps. And a caw. Or whatever you want. Let it out. That's today's meditation. Just let it the fuck out. You feel better? I know I do. I love to be goofy. Can you tell? Couldn't tell at all. Okay. In current events, I'm still working on that damn king size blanket very slowly. God forbid. Also, recently, if you haven't seen my YouTube short, I went shopping the other day, and I won't need a new wallet. Just one of those little things that hold ID and a couple cards, and that's it, you know. And I was walking by, and I saw this thing. It kind of looked like strawberries. It's not strawberries. I looked at it good and hard one time, and it just spoke to me, and it said, "Hey, I'm covered in fucking tomatoes. I'm covered in tomatoes. I need somewhere to put your tomato show money. Hint, hint. Hey, God was talking to me. I found a fucking tomato wallet." So that's pretty cool. That was some current events. Okay. Oh. Weird. Time for the Daily Slice. Shoo. Whatever. Okay, the Daily Slice is of the days. Song of the day, movie of the day, show of the day, herb of the day, whatever. Of the days. First is our song of the day, and we're going to do a little bit of hilarity here. This song was a bet between band members from Korn. Chutes and Ladders. If you've heard it, you know. If you're a millennial, you definitely know. If you're a Midwest millennial, you probably listen to this every Monday morning just to kick started. Shoots and Ladders from Korn. So a couple of the band members, I forgot who it was, they were having a bet. So I bet you can't make a song about this or that or this or that. And it happened to be, I bet you can't make a song about nursery rhymes. And poof. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. You know, come on. Who wouldn't love that? And we do. Thank you. Movie of the day isn't a movie, it's an actor, and it's the same thing. Two producers made a bet. Says we bet we gotta find the most boring person that we can make into a movie star. And they found one of the producers says, "Hey, I know this guy in my taekwondo class." And that guy was Steven fucking Seagal. So Steven Seagal is a movie star because two producers made a bet that they couldn't make a movie star out of the most boring person they know. So there's that. We have a fun fact for the day here. Oh yes, the Everclear reaction videos for Gen Z are a great pick-me-up when you're mad at them. Just saying. We have a quote of the day. Quote of the day comes from John McClane. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Our herb of the day comes from sunny Florida. I don't know where it comes from originally, but it grows in all kinds of subtropical and tropical places like such. It grows around here freely and fabulously. We have hibiscus. Hibiscus is a potent flower. It's dark red. So dark red stuff like cranberries and hibiscus flowers, and of course the roses are good for your kidneys. So when I get I get back pain, and when I can feel my bladder feeling a little weak or something like that, I'll go ahead and drink hibiscus tea. There's also elderberry is good for that too. So, hibiscus is our herb of the day, which is flower, shrub, tropical. It has a tart flavor. I add a lot of sugar to it. I'm just saying, it's tart. You can drink the tea from the flower petals, anyway. So, it has calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, and polyphenols, which are antioxidants. The dark reds are good for bladder function. It's also great for lowering blood pressure. It's good for bad cholesterol. It reduces blood sugar. It's good for weight management and hormone balance for females, which I'm going to be definitely drinking a lot more of that lately soon because I'm 43 and I'm starting to perimenopause the shit out of myself. So, I'm going for some dark reds for sure. I like the red bell peppers, and chili peppers are good for that. Oh yes. So we have a fucking awesome show and tell today. By the way, okay. I actually made this little cat o' nine tails little keychain thing. It's broken off a couple pieces and it's fucking old. How long ago did I make that? Shit. I made this like 16 years ago. Anyway, I used to attach it to my purses and it was my keychain, pretty much. I'm weird. So, there's that. I have balls. If y'all want to see my balls. Yeah. So, like I said, I work golf course construction and I collect strange golf balls that I see. Like the stupid green one that looks like almost the exact color of grass. What's the point of that, right? Well, this I have. And I found both of these at, I'm not even going to say. No, I'm not even going to say, but it was a part of a golf course that hadn't been cleaned out in like 45 years. I don't know. But so, hallelujah, I found a Cubs 2016 World Series Championship golf ball. So awesome. And it just happens to be a Titleist Pro V1. Also found a GTE ball. GTE went out of business in 1980, and I think somebody else picked it up and just left it on the phones for a while. So I have these balls. Let me show you up close. My prize golf balls. And I want to let you get a little let you get to know more about me and the person that I am. I guess I can take this with me because I'm going to be in front of the camera instead of over here. Okay, so so I am. Here we go. A sister. I love to go camping. I love animals. I made those booties, by the way. That's what I started to crochet. Those are one of the first things I made. I'm a granddaughter. That's my grandma that I look like. She gave me her boobs and her feet. Thank you, Grandma. I am adventurous. I'm goofy. A singer. I was, anyway. Until I found out I had a deviated septum, and there's no point in that. I don't even hear the oddness in my own voice, but somebody else did. Said, hey, did you know you have a deviated septum? I know, I didn't know that. I am a softball player. That's me in the shirt with untucked my body issues, my body image issues. As I'm standing around other girls fatter than me. Number 9, that's me. I was a dancer. Tap dance. I was a model, believe it or not. My mom worked at the mall. Fuck it. These are my friends. That's my best friend Jesse and his wife. When they first met, got together whenever. What are these pictures? These are old. Okay. And my friend Marie. So that is things that I am. Ta-da! That's me. I'm Biz. Oh, that's another funny thing. It's funny how God works. Not only did he show me the tomato wallet, and strangely it's tomatoes. I just still wonder about that. But so my nickname is Biz. Obviously, it's not my real name. So when I was a child, I've always been hyper busy. Busy Bee is what my grandpa used to call me. And it just so happens on this wallet thingy, there is a little fucking bee right there. So God led me to the wallet, and then there's a busy bee on that too. So I don't know. That's pretty cool. weird shit. Now, let's get on with the show. Time for some ketchup farts. The strange and stupid that we have today. If anybody wants to add to some strange and stupid things that I can add to the show, leave me down in the comments. I will mention it. Okay. Strange and stupid. The first we have today is a town name. Free Soil, Michigan. Named so after the Free Soil Party, which was a political movement opposing the expansion of slavery. And in Free Soil, Michigan, the population is 149, so maybe not free, but I bet the land is cheap. Okay, stupid human name. Corona. I get that a corona is the thing around the sun during an eclipse and it's bright and it'll burn your eyes and whatever. I get that, all right? I get that corona used to be a cute little celestial name until a beer got a hold of it. Now you're just naming your child after a beer. Congratulations. Or you're naming your child after a disease, either one. I don't know. You might as well just name her chlamydia. Okay. Stupid law. In Colorado, it is illegal to keep a couch on your porch. Specifically. Okay. Stupid hobby. Stupid hobby is hobby horse riding. You know, the toy horse head on a stick being ridden by morons that lack any social skills or have hard-ons for horses but are too poor to own one. Yeah, those. Annoying things today. People that drive with their hazards on in the rain. Looking at you, New York. Okay, time for the sauce. Everybody's waiting for the sauce. Not really. Everybody's waiting for me to mention something about my dad's pink underwear again, but that's okay. At least I got you watching, didn't I? Okay, time for the sauce from the book of 3,000 questions about yours truly. Let's move right on. Okay. Question 1. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta calm down. I know you just went through a bunch of excitement. You're on edge. You're on pins and needles now. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Get you a drink. Sit down. Smoke them while you gotta. So Easter is on Sunday, and you know what that means. It's 420 soon, and yes, I do have a special episode just for that. Okay. First question. If you could have a clone to help you out with life as it gets busy, would you want one? That's a good question, actually. If I could have a clone to help you out when life gets busy, would you want one? You know, I always have said I wish I could commit or perform osmosis so I could just split myself in two and do some other shit too. I guess, yeah, sure. I guess. I could have myself out earning the rent and my clone out earning enough money for a car. Because I live in Naples and it's unfeasible under one job. Okay. What are you self-taught? Another good question. Because remember, I said 99% of who you are is from other people. You learned from other people. You didn't learn from yourself. You watched from other people. So, self-taught. And what are you self-taught? Fuck if I know. Learning myself. Ain't nobody else learning this but me, because I'm in it 24 hours a day. Skill? I, all my skills came from other people. Um, no, no, I learned that from a YouTube tutorial. No, I really didn't self teach my thing anything. Somebody else taught me, or I watched somebody else do it. Hmm, weird. Weird. All right. Next question. Choose and defend your position. Here we go again with the diverse people that are fucking asking questions. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones? Oh my god. Why do I have to defend my position? You know what? Rolling fucking Stones. You know why? Because Keith Richards is still alive, and they're always going to be them. The Beatles tried to go into different little things, and they didn't quite fit into those little nudges or whatever. The Rolling Stones have always been themselves. Mick Jagger's always been himself. He's always been loud and flamboyant. That's just him, right? They got the moves like Jagger, right? Not like Lennon, because his move was marrying some screechy voiced fucking Asian bitch that ruined his life. I'm pretty sure that was her hit. Anyway, okay, next question. What do you try and keep an open mind about? Most everything, other than my own experiences. My own experiences, the things I've seen, the things I've tasted, smelled, whatever, that's mine. That's mine, and I can set my damn mind to that because I'm the one that experienced it. However, I always keep an open mind about science and religion. Because frankly, what you do not know, you do not know. And I'm talking religion, not spirituality. Like, if you believe in God, you believe in God. That's cool. But I don't believe in, like, the Bible or the Quran or anything like that. I don't believe that written shit. I don't believe that it says what it does. I don't believe that it was interpreted correctly. I just don't believe. And at this point, the Vatican's hiding everything. I don't even believe it exists. So there's that. But I do keep an open mind. I still do believe in like God or higher power or something like that. It's confusing up here, you know. I believe in universal attraction and reflection and refraction, whatever. I totally believe in the positive attracts positive and negative attracts negative. Definitely. I've seen that in my own life. I am grateful, so happy and grateful for something every damn day. And it's helped me get to a better place every year. Like it right now, it doesn't really stop getting better. A little bit at a time, but still, I can do. It's So I keep my open mind about spirituality, and I definitely keep an open mind about science because, like I said yesterday, science is only the next best explanation by the people that call themselves experts. Okay? Like, by focusing on one thing, you're taking the possibility of everything else out. It's kind of like how Big Pharma tells the doctors, this is what we're looking for. We don't care about the side effects, kind of thing. Anyway, yeah. What do I keep an open mind about? Most everything. Would you rather ride along with a firefighter or a police officer for a day? Firefighter, for sure. I bet they have better jokes. Okay, kill your enemies with kindness, it says. Do you believe in this singing? Well, if it's kindness, then kill isn't really on the menu, is it? Maybe take the last two words off that sentence. Um, More like you can win more flies with honey than you can vinegar. However, shit attracts flies better than honey does. Just saying. Okay. What do you love most about the night sky? Um, Being able to see it. In an argument, do you have the last word? That's really fucking broad. Yes and no. That's really dumb. Okay. Have you ever participated in a fundraiser? If so, for what cause? Yeah, I was kind of a little bartender helper girl at um, a fundraiser for Frank Vetter at Dave Nassera's place, which is the first place I met John. We didn't know it yet, though. But he was there, and he was Frank's buddy. I didn't know Frank. I was just there because the boyfriend at the time was taking me there so I could go and not drink. All right, next. What is the heaviest thing you can lift? Well, I gotta lift myself up all day long. What is the heaviest thing you can lift? Not what is the heaviest you can lift. What is the heaviest thing you can lift? I can lift an 80-pound bag of cement, no problem. How about that? Would you ever consider training for a triathlon? Does that fucking look like I'm gonna train for a triathlon? Really? No. Fuck no. That would be a fuck no. Not even consideration. Not even consideration for training to do something like fuck no. 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 What is your perfect pairing for coffee? I mean, like with coffee or in coffee? Because I like cream and sugar in my coffee, but I don't use cream because all those ingredients are nasty and it's full of sugar anyway, and it's all made with hydrogenated corn oil or whatever it is. I use I get powdered milk. It's called Nido or Nido, Nido, big yellow can from Sam's Club. It's just powdered milk, and it's just milk. It's milk ingredients, no really extra anything. So it's probably the healthiest thing that I have. And I use it for cooking and all kinds of stuff. You could use it to make butter, ice cream, just anything any cream thing can. I wouldn't do whipped cream out of it though. But yeah, I use that to make myself milk to put in my coffee, and then I have stevia, Truvia, is what I use. As for goes with coffee, other than me, because I'm the perfect pair for coffee. Uh, who doesn't love a donut? Who doesn't love a donut with their coffee? Uh, yeah, anything, everything. I'll fucking chase Everclear with coffee. I don't care. No, really, I don't drink. Okay. What is your perfect pairing with coffee? Life. All of it. All the time. As a parent, how strict are you? Or are you going to be? Well, I'm not. And I really couldn't say. Not strict. Tough love? You fucking bet. How strict would I be? My mom wouldn't even let me dye my hair until I was 18 years old. I couldn't get a piercing or tattoo or anything like that. That's understandable. I'm not 18 yet. But piercing? Come on. Holes close up. It's not a tattoo. We do a piercing and fucking hate it for a couple of years. No. Oh, fuck no. No, no, no. Not even fucking hair dye. And you know why? Because she didn't want to ruin family photos during Christmas. Her own little fucking agenda is why I couldn't even dye my hair until I was 18. And then I dyed it and noticed that it'll fucking ruin it, so I just, whatever. Deal with this fucking shit brown that she gave me till it starts turning white, and it's not going fast enough yet. How strict of a parent would be? Definitely not that fucking bad. You want to fucking ruin some of your childhood pictures? You go right ahead. Thank God you're not doing that in your 20s. Anyway, to whom do you matter most? What kind of fucking dumb question is that? How in the fuck do I know how other people feel about me? To whom do I matter most? I have no fucking idea. No clue. No, you guys tell me. I mean, you want to fight for me in the comments? You go right the fuck ahead. I'm pretty sure I'm not that important on anybody's fucking totem pole. To whom do you matter most? I have no fucking idea. What kind of dumb question is that? What makes you think that I know somebody else's value that they give me? That's ridiculous. I mean, other than my bosses, because apparently I'm no better than than somebody that can't speak English or doesn't grease their machine. That's neither here nor there. Okay, last question. Again, with the movie directors. I'm gonna guess a movie director wrote this book. What movie director do you find to be a complete genius? Any of them. Because they get paid to sit in a fucking chair all day and tell people what to do. They're all fucking genius. What kind of dumb question is that? That's why there's no author on the book. Just Hollywood questions, and they're fucking stupid teenage children. Maybe I should do a page every day. I don't know. What do you think? Ta-da! All right, that was the 3,000 questions about me. Time for some final thoughts. Um, I believe the Supreme Court justices need term limits because right now it's death. They get to serve as a judge until they die. Not until dementia, not until they're in a coma, not until they're in terminal illness, not until they're in a fucking sketchy divorce that makes them fucking man hate for some stupid reason. No, until they are dead. That's a fucking problem. I'm thinking of coma. Let's see if they raise their hand while they're in that coma. I guess their vote's no, right? Is that how it fucking works? Term limits for Supreme Court justices. And, for that matter, what if you had the right to free speech, but you had to do it anonymously? Like social media. You couldn't have pictures. You couldn't have a name up there. You couldn't identify yourself, but you are more than happy to give your opinion. You are more than happy to make these stupid videos, right? But you couldn't have identity with your social media. No pictures, no nothing that says anything about you. Church, same thing. Go to a church, cover your face and all of everything that you are, and go in there to worship just the same. Would you feel the same? Would you feel the same about social media? And I'm talking about, okay, so the church thing, I'm talking about the black Protestants that like to go in their flashy colors and stuff. And I know in my freaking church too, in the Baptist church that I grew up in for the first 13 years of my life, everybody wore everything best and your best and your best and your best. And why do you have to show off? I know it's supposed to be the best for God, but no, it's because you're showing the fuck off. You're showing the fuck off in front of your other fucking church friends that are showing off too. Like, no. So, would you do that completely without identity? Would you feel the same way? Would you go to the same functions? Would you do the same stuff? Probably not. So, think about that. Why do you think you are the way you are without egos or bragging rights? Who the fuck do you think you are? Just saying. This especially goes for a bunch of Gen Zs and millennials and stupid shit on social media. Like, the only reason that you're fucking opening your mouth is because you're not standing in front of the person that you're arguing with, because I guarantee they could kick your fucking ass. And that's the thing. That's where respect came from back in the day, is that you are standing in front of this person, and this person might punch me in the face if I fucking say it mean or I say it wrong or something like that. Like, there's actual physical consequences for some shit like that. And not only that, that's like instant reaction that you get from somebody that's visceral almost, because they're right in front of you. No. Everybody wants to talk smack on everybody while they're behind the camera or something like that. And just, no. Do everything that you do on social media and at a church completely anonymously, and we'll talk next week. Okay? So, that's my final thought. I hope you like seeing my balls. I'm very proud of my balls. I'm so happy I found a ball from the World Series because I have a matching newspaper upstairs. Oh, I was in Illinois. Speaking of which, so for the World Series that year, I was in Illinois, and I was at my dad's friend's house. We were cleaning out her mom's house after she had died, and I didn't even realize what was going on. I wasn't paying attention. We were busy helping packing boxes and cleaning stuff. I was just outside smoking a cigarette during 11 something or whatever it was, when the moment the Cubs won the World Series, and I could feel the vibes, and I can hear the entire town, the whole neighborhood, 11 something at night, just screamed at the top of their lungs, and you could feel like this. It was like a fucking shockwave of joy from a place that sucked so fucking bad, and it was just really fucking awesome. It's just really awesome to actually be able to, and I was just oblivious to it, so that made it even more special. Like, what in the fuck just happened? Oh, the game is on. They must have won. Holy fuck. So glad the next day I saved a paper from when the Cubs won the World Series, because Lord only knows it's going to be another 108 years. If you want to buy the ball, $20. It is Pro V1. Probably still playable. It's not dented or anything. Anyway, the kitchen is closed. I hope y'all had a wonderful time. We are all out of to-go cups. Please come back, hit the share, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Thank you. Share it, love it, come back for another episode, possibly, I don't know when, because I'm feeling funky and I wanted to make another one today. Bam. Get it. Come back tomorrow. Don't forget to book those tickets. Mwah.